Out of wine again. These servants are good for nothing. Can a demon lord enjoy his afternoon with a nice glass of wine?
Apologies, my lord. I was just looking after Lady Twistara.
Ah, Clenara, I see my daughter is a handful as always.
Yes, my lord. She has been a bit more active lately. I find myself with little to no free time outside of my care for her.
Is she behaving well?
As well as you would expect her to. She bit a human's ear off last night, and this morning she was still upset after what you told her.
Still upset about all that.
She made sure to make it very clear. I've tried providing her everything she asks to calm her down, and yet nothing has worked.
I do not have time to deal with any of this. I have a kingdom to take care of. A war is upon us, Clenara.
I understand, my lord. I will do my best to make her understand.
Father, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Lady Twistara, I told you I'll be with you in a moment.
My dear daughter, your father is quite busy at the moment. I do not have the time for this.
You never have the time for this. How could you do this to me? I've asked you so many times. You're so unfair.
This is something I cannot give you. Since when did you want to be friends with a human?
She's not just a regular human. It's a princess. A princess like me.
Lady Twistara, humans usually are toys to play with, but this one we cannot treat the same way.
I don't want to treat her like that. I want to have a friend, a cute princess friend.
You want to be friends with a human? Those who took everything from us. They treat us like we're monsters, which we are. They think so highly of themselves, like they should rule the lands. And I am the only thing standing in their way.
Remember, it was humans who sealed your father away, my lady.
Why can't we just put everything aside and live with the humans, Father?
It's in their nature to fear us, just like how it's ours to devour them. I thought you'd know this by now.
You're not thinking of, devouring her, are you?
A noble like her is not to be eaten. Instead, she is a bargaining chip to our victory. Baronhard would give up everything he has in order to save his daughter.
I agree, my lord. It would be very foolish.
Thankfully, that is not the case. Once Baronhard decides to talk, we'll make him come out here for a meeting, and then we'll take him prisoner as well. Sometimes my intelligence, it generates gravity. Clearly I was always meant to be a lord.
There was only but one lord meant to be lord, and that is you, demon lord, my lord.
Lord.
I want to see her. I don't care if you're a demon lord. I'm not even asking for that much. Come on, Father. This is the only time I'll ever get to see a princess almost as cute as me.
If I show you that the princess is well, will you behave? But don't ask me for anything after this, understood? And definitely do not tell her anything I just said. She needs to be completely clueless.
Well, I'm not gonna make any promises, but, I think seeing such a cute girl would maybe make me feel better.
Now, you must promise me that you won't eat her or grow attached to her. All right. This is not going to turn into a scenario where you betray me by freeing her and run away together for a newfound friendship that defies the nature of humans and demons.
Maybe. I mean, yeah. Hi. So, can I see her now?
General Wolfo, if you may enter with the prisoner.
My lord, I have brought the prisoner.
What are you doing? You haven't spoken like this before. You always arrive so fast. I'm just confused.
The W stands for West because that's where I went to capture this human, like you've asked. However, I can't say the same about that one time I went east, because that's where we are now.
What is he talking about?
My most trustworthy soldier. I knew I could always count on you. To think Baronhard would leave his dearest daughter unsupervised.
Like taking candy from a baby, which is good because candy shouldn't be given to babies. They don't really have the strongest teeth and could develop cavities pretty quickly. Quickly!
When my father learns of this, you will regret this very dearly.
I'm sure your father will be very upset. But I'm not scared, Princess. Quite the contrary, in fact. I'm excited for what will happen next.
Father, can I go play with the human princess now?
Not now, my dear daughter. Your father is foreshadowing future events in the story.
My lord, I think you've told them your master plan already, so there's no need for foreshadowing anything at this point. Just like there's no need for singing at this point either.
Who are you talking about?
What should we do with the prisoner, my liege?
She is to be treated with utmost respect while still being my prisoner. I respect nobility such as herself. Tristado will keep a close eye on her and make her accustomed to demon culture.
I get to play with my new friend? Really? Oh yeah, baby.
Very impressive, my lord. I could have never thought of something like that. Lady Testara would absolutely, definitely not do something irrational that will put in peril all of your cultivated efforts.
What are you planning to do? You might as well tell me since I'll never leave this place, ever again.
She's got a point, my handsomeness. We might as well tailor everything since you're welcome. Since your perfect plan has no flaws, and everything will play out as you already imagined.
You make a compelling point, General Wolfo. Who is she going to tell? My daughter, our vampire maid, a swordsman, a barbarian, and a mage?
No.
For 600 years, I've been gathering monsters from all over the realm for this plan. And you will be the start of all of this, Princess Marissa Baronhard.
You're thinking of forcing my father out for my safety, aren't you?
Precisely. He would do anything for his precious daughter. If anything, I'm certain he's on his way here right now.
Apologies, my siege newer.
Are you reading these titles out of a book, Wolfo?
No. But I've forgotten to tell you something very important. On my way back here, I came across a wandering witch who was spying on me. I've captured her under the pretext that she was a human spy.
A witch?
She claims to be a potion seller, but honestly, I can't really tell she does. She does have the iconic hat that witches have. But at the same time, you can't really judge a book by its cover, especially this one because she's a witch and not a book. So it's really confusing me.
That's all right, I understand.
A beautiful potion seller comes into the room, her sweat glistening and her chest still jiggling. Oh no! How could you capture such a sexy potion seller such as myself? What am I going to do?
Who do you work for, witch? Are you one of Baronhardt's spies?
Oh, me? I'm just a wandering girl who's been captured on her way to pick ingredients, Your Highness.
And why is your heart beating so fast? I can hear it all the way here. You sound like a liar.
Oh, because I find myself in front of such a sexy vampire maid. I can't help it, you know.
Thank you. Why would you say thank you to that? You're my maid. I know she has big boobs, but I mean, if anybody's gonna be friends with her, it should be okay. Look
I'm afraid this one is too dangerous, my
What are
dear
boobs?
daughter.
The boobs.
Yeah.
I sense she's hiding something other than her boobs.
Look, you can tell us everything. Sure, We're monsters that tend to feed on humans. But look at the bright side. You're in the presence of monsters that eat flesh and could provide you freedom. Freedom.
You know what? You're right. I've never been treated right. All I did was to put people to sleep and take their gold, and they banished me from the capital. If you promise not to eat me, I will tell you everything I know. Meow.
I promise I won't eat you.
As long as you comply with our demands.
Ugh.
Yeah! I understand everything. Let's be friends together, like a werewolf and the witch that turned me into one, but in a very wholesome way that ends on a friendly note. Yeah!
Me personally, I don't really promise anything. I get hungry sometimes.
Wait! I can tell you about the adventurers. I met them today. They're searching for the princess.
A band of heroes. So that means Baronheart is more stupid than I thought. How did your path meet theirs?
Well, I was just going to mess with them in the forest. I've never been beaten before. So, in order to get back at them, I followed the wolfmen to see them again for payback.
Did you tell them anything? Since you were present when General Wolfo took the princess, I will assume that you haven't said anything, have you?
Oh, of course not. I did tell them I have big boobs, but I would never tell something like that. I just told them that it was probably the wolfman that took her.
What?
What?
They probably think it's another wolfman that did it.
Oh, there are so many wolfmen that go after princesses. I forgot!
Father, is everything okay? Things seem a little weird.
Everything is perfectly as planned, Tristara. Don't worry. They will never make it here. I will send them everything I've got to make sure they never reach their goal.
It seems my father is already ahead of you, Demon Lord. Did you really think you could capture me under his nose and nothing would happen? We've defeated you before and we'll defeat you again!
Silence! Your father is desperate and irrational. These heroes will die before they reach my domain. I would advise not being too hopeful. It will leave you utterly disappointed.
I could stop them myself, my Baron. Just say the word, and I will be on my way to make them nothing but a bad memory.
General Wolfo, I task you to meet these heroes, and please dispose of them. Bring the witch along with you.
Wait, what?
My royal Duke. Is there a specific reason why I should bring her along?
Well, she has seen what these adventurers look like. She will help you identify them. If she does anything suspicious, like that, or tries to run away, dispose of her as well.
I would never do such thing, my lord. I will help you the best I can.
If my father chose these adventurers to save me, it'll take a lot more than that to take care of them.
You think so highly of your father. It's very admirable. We shall see, the princess. Humanity should always be reminded that there are more powerful beings than them in this world. Go forth, General. Make me proud.
The W, my new favorite letter, stands for win. I shall be back soon.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, Wolfo.
Goodbye.
As for me, it's time for my Demon Lord nap, I think. I will entrust everything from here to you, Clenara.
You can always count on this vampire mate, my lord. I will watch over this domain while you're resting.
Does this mean I can finally play with the princess? Hi?
Yes, Lady Testara, you may play with the princess under the pretext that you will keep a close eye on her. Don't tell her about her. And please do not eat her or any body parts we need her unharmed, okay, my lady? Okay.
I wasn't gonna do that, okay? She's too cute to be eaten. I'm just gonna make her like a doll for my collection, okay?
Yeah, I mean,
I would feel bad.
I mean, no, I will watch over you. If you need anything, please call my name. I will be with you as soon as I am able to, okay?
Hi.
Hi.
Get over here. You're really cute. So, how long have you been a princess for?
For quite a long time now, I think.
Oh, really? Me too. You know, I have so many things I want to show you. I've never had a princess friend before. Or, kind of like any friend before. Father never really allows me to have any, and then sometimes I get hungry and I like accidentally eat them sometimes.
It happens.
Hi! You want to go see my playroom? Come on, I'll show you.
Sure, I guess. Let's go.
On the other side of the land, the Demon Lord and his associates were also getting ready for the upcoming conflict. Little did our heroes know, their quest was now completely revealed. Could they stand a chance against General Wolfo? If you want to see what happens next, stay tuned.